everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lena and this is Library of Diamonds, and in today's video I'm gonna be doing a kitting up of a new to me company diamond painting. I'm really excited because this is the first time that I'm gonna work on a canvas from this company, and I'm actually working on one of their older canvases because I want to see. I got sent 3 of their kits, and coincidentally enough, the way that I asked, like I gave my options, the ones that I like the most, and all of those 3 were 3 that are in very different stages of the company's growth, and so it was really interesting to receive them. I was not expecting to receive the 3 of them, but they decided to send me the 3 so I could see the difference across the board from the beginning of their company to the point where they're now. So that's really interesting, as I said, and I really want to work in order to be able to experience that pretty much, and that is Captured by Radiance. I'm going to be doing this kit. I'm gonna put here, the whole thing is not going to fit in the canvas, but here I think you can see kind of how it looks. It's like you're in a kind of a gazebo type of place looking out into the ocean pretty much. So I'm gonna kit this up. The only thing with this one is that it doesn't have like a sticker sheet or anything. It only has like the canvas and the drills and the other, what's the name of that other thing, the toolkit. And before even getting into the drills, I'm gonna go over the symbols and see which symbols I already have. I decided to keep up in these containers. These are like cylindrical containers, because these ones I use for those type of canvases where the sticker, they don't come with stickers or with labels that I can make a sticker, and it's only like the legend. And I have here written down, and I noticed that most companies that are in this place in their journey, most of them start with like alphanumerical and some really simple symbols that are really seen across the board or that are easy to find. And so I'm gonna first grab out of these containers, all of these containers that match up with the legend over here. And then for the symbols that I don't have here, I'm just gonna write them down. My original idea when I did these containers was just to peel it off, but these stickers, they don't get off. Like you can see, I don't know what I tried to do with this, but you can see how you try to, and it gets stuck, and I don't have the patience to do it all. So I'm gonna start first with that, and I think that I'm gonna put in a time lapse just for you. So now I already put stickers with all of these symbols down, and right now I'm gonna go into kitting up. And I think I'm gonna try to put all of the drills in order. That way it's easier for me. Just excuse the crinkle. I'm gonna, usually when there's like, when I'm dealing with these baggies, I try to not speak over that, so that in that section of the video I can, turn down the volume pretty much. So I'm gonna try that. I'm not gonna speak for a few seconds. Oh, it's the other way around, like it's this way. 15. Oh, I put all of the containers upside down, and the way I'm gonna do this so I'm not confused, I'm just gonna grab the first bag and I'm gonna put it like in the first container over here, and I'm gonna go like second bag, third bag, and that way. That's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have my canvas right next to me to be very careful with that because I don't want to mess up. Of course I don't want to mess up. So I think the only thing, oh, here I have one. I was gonna say that I'm only missing one of my dryer sheets to be able to kit up this beauty. So now let's get into it. I'm going to be grabbing the first 5 colors and cutting the backs individually. That way I have them at hand. And so yeah, guys, I am really excited to work on this one in particular. I'm always excited to work on a new to me company, pretty much. I'm gonna take out the first 5 containers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I will do this, like doing them 5 by 5. That way I'm not, I don't have as much of a risk to mess up, pretty much. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm really excited to work on this one. I am currently, the one that I'm doing is another round, but I still don't know where, like which square one to kit up. I don't always have like a square and a round going at the same time, but I don't think I had ever had 2 rounds at the same time, which is Mabon, the one that I'm currently working on, and this one. I'm really excited to start this one. Right now, I am in the middle of a section of Mabon. I wanted to finish an entire row today, but I'm not sure because after I finish kitting this up, I have the feeling, I have the inkling that I'm gonna be like, I know that I will really want to start that one like right away, like this one right away, but we'll see what I decide on doing. So the way that I'm kitting up, I don't kit up as other people do. People usually use these dryer sheets. They cut them on in little squares and they pour them, like they put them either in the containers or on the baggies themselves, like these baggies, and then shake them and pour them down. Or, you know, there are different things that people use to try to avoid a static. And the way that I do them is, like the way that I use them, I'm sorry, is that I pour the drills first into the dryer sheet, and then from the dryer sheet, like I pour them like this, and then sometimes I shake them out a bit, and then I do like a little taco, like I fold it in half, and then I just pinch down here to make kind of like a funnel, and then drop them into the container. And that way it's really rare that I find a static on my drills afterwards. And I decided to do this after one of my viewers left a comment down below giving me this advice, and I decided to try it out, and I tried it out, and I have not looked back ever since. And I've been using this method of kitting up for about, well, I don't really know, but months now. Months. Like ever since I learned this little trick, I've been using it like non-stop. I really have. Now let's take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and grab the following 5 colors. It's great that they come in order because that way is easier. So yeah, as I was saying, after she told me that trick and I tried it out, I decided that that's the way I wanted to kit up because I loved it. And my theory for why this method works is as follows. Let's assume that this baggie has a lot of static. You cut it open like the back and you pour it into the dryer sheet. What people would usually do is cut up squares and either putting it in the baggie, then shake it up, and you know, the static would reduce, and then they would dump easier onto their containers or their trays or whatever. But here, when there's like some static, I just like the back like this, I just put this part of the back really close to the dryer sheet, and I just shake it slightly until all the drills fall into the dryer sheet. And sometimes they go flying out, like it's going to happen, but it's not really that common. And they usually fall into the dryer sheet because, you know, it's an area of surface that is bigger than a tray. So they have some places to jump, but they're all contained into the dryer sheet. The second thing that I do is this. I just, like, I would open the bag and pour it here. And here goes my theory on why this method works. My theory is that the drills fall into, like, all the drills fall into the dryer sheet. And if you grab them like this and you kind of move them around, just trying to make sure that they don't fall, like, most of the drills at some point are in contact, direct contact with the surface of the dryer sheet. And that way it gets static eliminated. And then when you do a little taco like this, when you fold it and you do the funnel, while they're right there in the middle of the dryer sheet, when they just do this and they fall, as they fall, they keep touching the surface of the dryer sheet, and that way if there was some static or something, it gets eliminated if it didn't while you pour them out here. And that's basically what you do, or what happens when you put small pieces of dryer sheet into the containers and you shake it up. You shake it up so the drills get in contact with the dryer sheet, and after that the static is gone. And yeah, so that's my theory. I have tried to get into the what's the word? I forgot the word. Into the habit of every time that I do a kit up video, I try to explain these steps, because I do have a video explaining like how I kit up like this, and you know, to avoid static, and this is my ultimate solution. Like, I don't use anything else. I am really happy with this method, but I always try to explain it, and I've been trying to do that for a while now, because I know there's people who even if I say that, like, oh, I explain why I do that, or they might just want to watch it right here, so why not just explain it right here? And since these kitting up videos take a while, sometimes they take a little longer than others, but you know, they're not short videos. They're like at least 30 minutes or so, like when the kit is small, or when you don't have static or whatnot. Let's take another 5 colors. They just, you know, you get the information here, and that's it. So that is the method I use to kit up. Now we have here until color 15. You know what? I'm gonna try to do something here, or not. I don't know, because these bags are a bit chunkier, and they are going to require more than one. But let's see. Let's see first what happens here. So this is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I should have put like the number also, not only the symbol, but oh well. Am I going to regret it? I don't know. I might. So let's go ahead and do this. Like this, the amount of drills in here is a bit bigger, so I try to shake it a bit more into the dryer sheet. But yeah, so that's the way I kit up, guys. I don't really have much to say. Usually in these kitting up processes, I just go like with whatever comes to mind. I don't have anything set to say. I just usually kit up, and after I run out of things to say, like I just have right now, I just ran out of things to say, I'll just put a show in the background, and if something comes up, I just comment it later on, and have the accompanying sounds of crinkling bags and drills falling into containers accompany you in whatever chore you're making. If you're, you know, around the house, or running an errand, or, you know, just have me as a background, as a friend in the background, if you will, you know. Yeah. Now it's time for the 13. Now we have a lot of, like 3 bags of 13, just as we have 3 bags of. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Usually what I have like in the background, it's usually a true crime video or another YouTuber like from the community, from diamond painting, or just like the creators that I've watched religiously for the entirety of my life, which I am doing right now. So let me go ahead and put my AirPods on and let's get into kitting up. Eee. Almost didn't fit. Yes. I'm gonna try to take the sticker, like, even if it comes off not entirely. Do I have another sticker sheet somewhere? Okay, so let's take I'm gonna write here, like if I have extra bags, I'm just gonna write the number, like extra containers with this color. I'm gonna write the number on the cap. That way it's easier to find them later on, like so. Oh, let me just cut this number. Oh, it's all gonna fit here. I didn't think it would be. That's surprising, but nice. So yeah, I don't need this one, I guess. Well, we'll see. We'll see with the rest. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I was just double checking because I'm afraid of making a mistake, honestly. That was my mistake. I just was not careful enough. And whenever the bags are chunkier, I just try to distribute the drills. That way the majority of them have a chance of touching the dryer sheet for it to make its its job. And like, you have them laying there and then you fold it, and the movement of the drills makes them, you know, get the static off. And these ones, like, these drills have not had any static at all really so far, and I'm pleased with that because this is going to be a faster kitting up process, shorter than like it's usual for me, at least. I'm still preventing some static with this method. Now let's take 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. You know what? I'm gonna do just like cut them all, but I'm gonna place them here in order, like 28, 27, 26, 25, I usually just heat up one of the baggies. Whenever I have extras, I just pull them to the side and keep them in my storage system, because I don't know, unless it's like a unless it's very heavy on color blocking or like on the spot that I'm currently using it, then I would kit down like 2 bags at the same time or something. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm moving. But at least the beginning, and when I have not been working on the canvas, I just leave them like this. So it's 25, 24, 23, 23, 22, 21. So now they're in order. So here's 21. Oh, this is a very pretty teal color. This is one of my favorite colors, actually, like in life, this teal color. Oh, I love this color. Oh, come on, come on, come on, don't fall. Yes. Ah, almost. Almost. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can pour this directly into the container. Well, life wants me to pour it into the dryer sheet, so that's what I'm gonna do. Listen to the universe talk to you. Listen to it. 21. 22, 23, 'Ooh. Dang it. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, yes. $26, $27, and $28. Guys, this was such a quick kitting up video, honestly. And I think the biggest factor was definitely the amount of colors. I usually don't kit up kits with only like 28 colors. The shortest one that I remember recently was Scorpio, and that only had 33 colors, I believe. But yeah, it's actually enjoyable to kit up only a few colors. And on top of that, it was a short video because there was no static at all. When I see that there's no static, sometimes I pour the drills directly into the containers, but since I already knew that this was not going to be very long, I decided to, oh, I mixed them. Which one was the N and which one was the, let's see. So N is 27, N is 27, here we go. I forgot what I was saying. Dang it. I'm the worst. I am the worst at this. Yeah, I think, yeah, since this is the, like, since I knew it was going to be shorter, I didn't mind to do this extra step of pouring them into the dryer sheet, even if maybe it was not entirely needed, you know, trying to prevent any sort of situation. But here we are with our next color, which is a white AB. And I guess this would be it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. You know, just me keeping you company for a little bit, even if this was like a shorter video for, you know, for being kitting up. But again, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day, and don't forget to keep on diamond painting. Bye bye.